Welcome back to NBA Monday, presented by State Farm. Luka Doncic's Laker debut, a success through one half, 72 points. And they lead the Utah Jazz by 25. Dave Pasch, Tim Legler. We'll check in with George Sedano here in a little bit. For Luka Doncic, really, the expectations were to be great, and he was pretty darn good. Given that this is his first game in 6 weeks, we forget he's coming off of an injury as we look at Crunch Time, brought to you by Popeyes.
Yeah, fairly seamless, and he has the LA vibe going right there coming in. You know he had that rocking. Incredible reception at the start, as you would expect. The electricity in this building for a half hour before the game was incredible, and then came out and showed you what he's capable of. Gets to that first three, and then little work in the post, the vision, the ability to deliver the ball. LeBron James benefiting. There's going to be some rough patches as they sort through this, but I think all things considered, pretty good start to the new era for the Lakers.
Doncic, 11 points, 3 assists. He was 1 of 5 from 3. James, 6 of 8. Very efficient again, 13 points. George has more.
Dave Legs, LeBron James was adamant in the huddle to Luka Doncic before the game. He said, Luka, be you. Don't fit in. Fit the bleep out is what he said. Be yourself.
When we come back, it'll be his first free throws of the night. James with 18 points.
Yeah, how long have we been watching this? LeBron James out in the open floor. Nobody is going to stop this man from getting to the rim whenever he wants.
It'll be his first free throws of the night. James with 18 points.
Yeah, how long have we been watching this? LeBron James out in the open floor. Nobody is going to stop this man from getting to the rim whenever he wants.
The All-Star break coming up. Game Wednesday. Salt Lake, we'll see if Luka's night is over. 24 minutes, 14 points. Big lead for the Lakers late in the third. Let's look at just some of the most significant trades in Los Angeles sports history. Obviously, you start with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and what he ended up doing with the Lakers. Wayne Gretzky, after winning 4 Stanley Cups, goes from Edmonton to the Kings. They go to a Stanley Cup. Mookie Betts comes to the Dodgers. They win 2 World Series. At the time, people didn't think much of the Goff-Stafford trade, but then Matthew Stafford got himself and said, I'm going to challenge that back in a moment. Point lead to the fourth. Welcome back to NBA Monday, presented by State Farm. NBA All-Star Weekend begins Friday in San Francisco with the celebrity game on ESPN. Barry Bonds and Jerry Rice are the head coaches. Our coverage begins from Oakland Arena at 7 Eastern Time. All the stars are out tonight. Ticket prices skyrocketed.
Reeves taking advantage of it. If you commit to the ball handler, you get a lob over your head. If you don't, it's 2 easy ones for Austin Reeves.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Taking advantage of it. If you commit to the ball handler, you get a lob over your head. If you don't, it's 2 easy ones for Austin Reeves.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
On Jemison, 2:57 to go in this one. Lakers on their way to their 6th straight win. to remember in Los Angeles. One of the most anticipated debuts in NBA history. Luka Doncic's first game as a Laker. Number 77 shirts worn by everybody in the building pregame. Doncic taking the floor. And look at all the people by the court an hour before the game watching Luka warm up. He was introduced last in the starting lineups tonight, and this was his first basket, a three-pointer. Finished with 14 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists in 23 minutes.
Yeah, normally that kind of pregame activity is reserved for Steph Curry, right?
We saw Luka Doncic play basketball, and for the first time tonight, we see him play basketball as a Laker. Scott Van Pelt will have that and so much more coming up next year on ESPN. For Tim Legler, George Sedano, Dave Pash saying so long from LA. SVP and Sports Center right now. So the first Doncic-James segment of 5 minutes. Doncic 3 points. James hasn't attempted a shot yet.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
An option as a guard on this rotation.
Foul on Finney-Smith. We got a timeout. Lakers up 11 late in the first. To 6 in a row. Luka Doncic's first basket as an LA Laker was a 3. He's got 5 points and an assist in his first 7 minutes for LA. To 6 in a row. Luka Doncic's first basket as an LA Laker was a 3. He's got 5 points and an assist in his first 7 minutes for LA. And the 14th foul on Utah. The lead is 21 for the Lakers midway through the second quarter. Lakers up 21 late in the first half. Luka with 9. James with 11. NBA Wednesday has a doubleheader starting with Boston and San Antonio at 7 Eastern time. Then Luka's former team, the Dallas Mavericks, facing the Golden State Warriors. NBA Countdown tips us off at 6:30 Eastern. Anthony Davis got off to a great start. Had a huge night for Dallas yesterday. 2 days ago before the injury. Looking at LeBron's teammates through the years, won 2 championships in Miami with Dwayne Wade, went to the finals 4 consecutive years, won a title with Kyrie Irving, obviously made it to a couple other finals, losing to Golden State. Anthony Davis, they won a championship in the bubble. And now Luka Doncic. Stay tuned for halftime presented by Hyundai with Malika Chene and Udonis Haslem. After these messages, James and Doncic combined for 24 points. The Lakers put up 72 as a team, and they lead by 25 at halftime. Stay tuned for halftime presented by Hyundai with Malika Chene and Udonis Haslem. After these messages, James and Doncic combined for 24 points. The Lakers put up 72 as a team, and they lead by 25 at halftime.